Shedding hair every time you brush or seeing more hair on your pillow than on your head? Don't panic. You might just be caught in a hormonal tug of war. Welcome back to Hair Logic, your go-to channel for all things related to hair health. If you've ever wondered, why is my hair shedding like autumn leaves? Then today's episode is for you. In a previous video, we mentioned that we will make a video focusing a little more on how hormonal imbalances is linked to hair loss. In today's video, we'll do exactly that. In this video, we'll take a closer look into hormonal imbalances and their impact on hair loss. Trust me, this episode is an eye-opener. So let's set the stage. You've heard of hormones, but did you ever consider their role in your hair's health? Imagine hormones as the puppet masters of your body. When they're balanced, everything runs smoothly. But when they're out of whack, oh boy, do things go south. Alright, let's not beat around the bush. We first need to understand how hormones work in the body. Hormones are chemical messengers produced by various glands in the body, such as the thyroid, pituitary, and adrenal glands. They regulate many functions in the body, including hair growth. When hormones are imbalanced, they can affect the hair growth cycle, leading to hair loss. Your hormonal balance can be severely disrupted by fluctuations in estrogen, testosterone, and cortisol, among others. Let's put the spotlight on each of these hormonal VIPs to truly understand how they play leading roles in the drama that is hair loss. We've got a trio of key players here: estrogen, testosterone, and cortisol hormones. First up is estrogen, often described as the female hormone. But let's clear something up. Men have estrogen too, albeit in smaller quantities. Now, what does estrogen actually do for your hair? In simple terms, it elongates the growth phase of your hair cycle. This hormone keeps your hair growing for longer periods and delays the shedding phase. It's like the fairy godmother of your hair tail. When you have the right level of estrogen, your hair looks full, vibrant, and yes, fabulous. However, when estrogen levels plummet, perhaps due to menopause, certain medications, or other health conditions, that's when the magic wears off. The protective cloak lifts and hair loss speeds up. That's why many women notice hair thinning during menopause. Let's talk about testosterone. This hormone is usually the leading man in the male hormonal profile, but plays a supporting role for women. You've probably heard of dihydrotestosterone, right? Well, let's just call it the villain in this hair loss saga. Testosterone can convert to dihydrotestosterone with the help of an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase. Now, dihydrotestosterone is not entirely evil. It's essential for some bodily functions. However, when it comes to your scalp, overabundance of this hormone can bind to hair follicles and mitcherize them, which means it weakens the structure, causing hair to grow thinner and more fragile over time. So yes, too much dihydrotestosterone is like that annoying guest who overstays their welcome and creates a mess. Next, let's unpack cortisol, often referred to as the stress hormone. Ever noticed how your skin breaks out or your hair sheds more when you're stressed? Thank cortisol for that. When you're in stress mode, your body thinks it's in a fight or flight situation. It pumps out cortisol to prepare you for quick action. While that's good for escaping a lion in the wild, it's not great for modern life where our stresses are often chronic and less life-threatening. High cortisol levels can trigger hair to move from the growing phase to the shedding phase prematurely, causing noticeable hair loss. What's worse, cortisol can interfere with the balance of other hormones, creating a ripple effect that amplifies the issue. Sounds bad? Don't worry, we'll arm you with some solutions later on in the video. If you found this video helpful, make sure you smash that like button. Share it with anyone you think will benefit from it, and if you haven't already, subscribe to stay in the loop. Okay, class is in session. We're not just stopping at the big three. Other hormones, such as insulin and thyroid hormones, also have a seat at this roundtable discussion. Ever thought thyroid hormones only impact weight or energy levels? Think again. This butterfly-shaped gland at your neck's base produces E3 and T4 hormones, which affect metabolism, energy, and yes, hair growth. When balanced, they create an ideal setting for healthy follicles and robust hair growth. But if things go bad, like in hypothyroidism, your metabolism slows and hair growth stumbles. hair becomes thin and lifeless. On the other hand, hyperthyroidism speeds up metabolism but throws hair growth cycles into chaos, leading to hair loss. And remember, a thyroid imbalance can affect other hormones like estrogen and cortisol. So, a blood test to check your thyroid could be revealing. Similarly, insulin is commonly known for regulating blood sugar levels, but it also has a role in hair loss too. In a balanced state, insulin helps in the proper utilization of sugar and fats, ensuring that your hair follicles get the energy they need. However, when insulin levels become imbalanced, as in insulin resistance, the story changes. Your body struggles to regulate blood sugar and fat, depriving hair follicles of essential nutrients and potentially leading to thinning and shedding. Moreover, high insulin levels can increase the production of androgens, hormones that shrink hair follicles and contribute to hair loss. So, if you're dealing with hair issues, your insulin levels might be a good place to investigate. Are you starting to see the big picture? And it's not just about these hormones in isolation, it's how they interact. A decrease in estrogen can elevate the effects of dihydrotestosterone, a derivative of testosterone, making your hair more susceptible to loss. Elevated cortisol from stress can also dampen your body's ability to regulate other hormones effectively. It's like a domino effect, but with your hormones. Stress isn't just a mental state, it's a physical reaction that releases, you guessed it, cortisol. And what did we say about cortisol? That's right, it's the party crasher in your hormonal balance. The circle is vicious. Stress triggers hormonal imbalances, leading to hair loss, which in turn causes more stress. Feeling overwhelmed? Don't be. Let's talk solutions. One of the first places to start is your diet. Nutrition plays an immense role in your hair health. A diet rich in vitamins like biotin, omega-3 fatty acids, and protein can make a significant impact on your hair's vitality. Think fish, avocados, and legumes. Yes, your hair loves them as much as your taste buds do. Stress is a hair enemy that we often underestimate. Simple techniques like mindfulness and meditation can help manage stress levels, which in turn can positively impact your hair. Even a short 5-minute daily meditation could make a difference. For some, dietary changes and stress management might not be enough. In those cases, more advanced treatments like hormone replacement therapy can be considered. This involves the use of estrogen and progesterone to target hormonal imbalances, aiming to extend your hair's growth phase and tackle thinning issues. However, hormone replacement therapy is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It comes with its own set of risks, including the possibility of blood clots, stroke, and other medical complications. So before you jump into any form of medical treatment, it's imperative to consult your healthcare provider. Comprehensive tests and evaluations will determine if it's the right option for you. The goal is not just fuller hair, but overall health. Think of this as your cheat sheet before the big game, effectively equipping yourself with the knowledge and options you need to make an informed play. When you walk into your healthcare provider's office, you'll be ready to discuss possible solutions with confidence, armed with questions that hit the market. If you want us to make a detailed episode on stress management techniques, such as meditation to medical treatments, let us know in the comments section below. That's all the time we have for today, folks. In the next video, we'll take a look at the relation between autoimmune diseases and hair loss, so stay tuned to not miss out. If you want to know more about all the other factors that can contribute to hair loss, check the link on the right. Stay confident and, as always, keep it shining. Until next time, this is Hair Logic, signing off.